Rangers. That's for sure. Like, I love this movie so much. The whole movie's my favorite part. Like,
that should be your number one. The whole thing.
The whole movie. My top 5 is all of them.
yeah.
You know my problem? The credits, because it's over.
Yeah. I want to see Stevie Weeks in Brainerd. I want to see what Connor Banks did. Are they playing third line minutes? Are they playing fourth line minutes? Are they getting some power play time? Where are they at? I want to know these things.
Who really knows?
God knows.
Bert.
I mean, it's an honor, honestly, to be here. You know, being one of the 15 people that you've said to listen to the pod. You know,
It
not many people,
helps.
Not
it's
many
nice.
people get to be here, and it's nice to sit on the other side of the.
You get the back. You get the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
You do.
It's pretty intense, honestly, and I am extremely nervous. Even though I am talking to 75 people, like it's like we're standing in front of Mystery Alaska.
We're one of the people from Mystery.
But like we're reading the fucking Sports Illustrated to the
Yeah.
fucking fans. Like,
We're the ones who are like, oh yeah, this article.
kind of fucked.
I was in a magazine once. I don't know if I've ever told that story.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
And you know,
You were in what?
okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to tell this on. Like,
I feel like we should be recording.
I am recording, so this is all being recorded.
Tim and Tony Podcast brings you
The Mild Manner Movie Review with your host, Tim,
And Tony. On this week's episode, we will be talking about Mystery Alaska.
with special guest, Kevin Frost.
What was his first pick?
Great Scott! I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
People don't forget.
Welcome to Earth.
We have.
I'll be back.
You play ball like a girl!
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Fucking spectacular.
Unbelievable.
It's one of the originals that I made. Yeah. Still a good one.
Still works.
All right. How was your guys' past week before we...
Get into it.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
been
good.
cold.
Oh, it's been scary
The
cold.
perfect weather for this movie.
It's unfortunate that we can't show the fireplace.
It is. It's really
It's
comfortable
been
right now.
yeah, but perfect for the movie that we
Yes.
picked.
It
But
really
other than
has.
that, it's been a swell week. Thank you.
We'd like to introduce you guys to our special guest, Kevin Frost, who brought the movie this week,
Yes,
actually.
he brought the movie, suggested the
Doing
movie.
doing what I can.
Yeah.
Doing what I can. Thank you for having me. Long time listener. First time.
Long-time listener, first-time
behind the
participant.
mic.
Yeah, we actually watched the movie first this week, which was awesome.
It was great.
Yeah, to watch, because usually we just watch them on our own, or
Yeah.
whoever the guest is watches it. But this week we got to make comments during the movie.
watch it,
like,
it all together.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good. Good.
I mean, I've seen the movie 1,000 times. So
Yeah.
And I've seen it
it's fun.
one time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we
This
have
is the
a
first-
first time. I've seen it maybe 10.
That's most of the movies we pick. It's like I've never seen it or I've seen parts of it. So it's a nice little perspective change.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, it's one of the better sports movies. In my
Yes, we're gonna shake things up in my
And it's
top
like
5.
maybe one of the, like, there's a few rated R sports movies, and this is
and
one
that-
of them.
That's a nice change.
Oh,
Like
Goon,
Goon.
yeah, Goon
yeah,
maybe
but
wasn't. No, I don't think Slapshot was right.
Slapshot's
Or it
great.
was.
was it?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes
So
well,
out
hockey
of
might
the-
be.
might be
That-
just
now-
hockey
but
movies.
like,
Yeah.
but now we're getting into just hockey movies, but football movies, I don't think there's that many rated R.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the.
Not enough top.
Because most of them are like
now we're just
PG,
getting
PG-13 or
PG-13. Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
we're
So
getting-
and this one gets real dirty too, which is great.
right off the bat,
Yeah.
right, nice and early.
I mean, and that's the best part. You know, the first words are "fuck."
Yeah, right.
Said by
Well,
a-
fuck me.
by a 6-year-old kid as his dad's trying to start his car.
Also, he
That's
might have said
unreal.
"puck me." There was a good
I
chance he
don't know.
maybe
could have.
maybe on set, and then someone played with the
Yeah,
audio and
yeah.
changed
Made
it a
it.
little bit.
Because the way
Those are literally
Russell
the
Ford-
first words,
Yeah.
though, which is great.
and that's fun. That's fun for the whole family.
All right, before we just start talking about the movie for a while, let's jump
I
into
get so excited.
trivia real quick.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus.
I'm Batman.
I'm Wayne Brady Benz.
Gotta hide my trivia.
I've already probably shown you guys, so I'm not really that worried.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
I didn't pick an easy one. I picked a kind of easy one, and I'll give you.
Well, we can
additional.
look at the list too.
I am Batman.
I mean, it all depends on which way you want.
Yes, I'm Batman.
Oh wow, that's exactly what I remember him from.
Those are the exact 4 movies.
I have a feeling we're all gonna pick the same person.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be great. This week the team is Mystery Alaska.
All right, so this is our second week doing this?
Third.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
believe
we
you.
get- no, yeah, because all the ones we've done here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Because it was Unbreakable, and the first one was
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Okay, so this is our third time. We're still doing Who Am I? Just to let Kevin know. We're
Of
picking
course.
one person from this movie, naming their top 4 IMDb movies. Then if you have any trivia you want to say about them. So I'll go first. We're gonna keep the order. It's gonna be me, Tony,
I might
Kevin.
change my answer, or I might change my Who Am I?
Who am I?
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh, a little curveball.
You know what? No, I'm not. But I'm gonna do a
Oh, mental note.
no. Well, I'll do like a special edition one.
All right. I like it. All right. So my person, the 4 movies they were in: Mystery Alaska.
Oh.
Oh,
I know. This is the first time I did that.
Oh.
Critters. Robin Hood, which has 3 people from this movie in it.
I wasn't gonna say anything beforehand, but there is a.
And American Dad. And then if you can't get it, I'll tell you the 2 things I know this person from.
Oh. I know.
Do you know? Who is
do.
it?
It's
You name the character. Doesn't matter.
the judge's kid, the redhead,
Oh, Bernsey.
Yeah.
Burns.
Burns.
Birdie Burns.
Birdie Burns is right. Scott Grimes is also in Orville and Band of Brothers. Malarkey.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Had to pick the ginger. That was good. I thought it was going to be a tough one.
There was like one person I looked up
I
beforehand.
And it was him.
kind of panicked, and I didn't think that you would think that simply.
Oh well, we'll get into this. The first time we did this,
Oh, he thought it was going to be super more complicated.
I was thinking like, okay, we picked like we named the
trying to
first 4
stump each
movies,
other?
yeah,
Yeah.
and like pick random trivia based off of those 4 movies.
Yeah.
So I was like, I started the
So
movie with
you came with hard.
Yeah.
You came prepared.
real
I came
real
with
prepared.
like even playing 20
He
questions.
sent it to
you're
me
gonna
and
be able to get
I
it.
just started laughing.
He's like, I think you're doing this wrong.
He goes, "This is kind of tough." I was like, "You're definitely doing this wrong."
That's a good one though, dude.
Bernsey
was good.
Sorry. 2 facts about him: his actual nickname, Leprechaun, which I thought was funny, and then, which is kind of movie related. Once considered a career as a professional hockey player, Scout now plays only the position of center in benefit celebrity events.
He probably played with Rosenbaum.
Oh yeah, he
plays
plays.
He does a lot of the charity stuff, or like those kind of events.
Yes, I thought that was
All right.
perfect.
Who am I? My 4 movies are. Okay. Number 1, Con Air. 2, Layer Cake.
Oh, I know who it is.
3, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And 4, definitely my favorite, Under Siege.
Do you know what it is? It's the mayor. Something M.
Colm Meaney.
Cole, yeah.
Or, Colm, whatever, however
However
they pronounce it.
Yeah, the mayor though.
The mayor, yes. Trivia. Actually, I'm going to start with a quote from him. He says, "I'm not a big method actor. I'm much more superficial." So he doesn't really get into it.
He's pretty short and simple. I like it.
Another one, and probably the last one. Cole Meany has appeared in 3 different movies in which hijackings were major plot components.
So Con Air.
Con Air. Can you name them all?
Movies?
Yep.
Just movies? Oh, no. Under Siege, I guess.
Under Siege
you
would be
named
2,
2 of
yeah.
them.
The third one, which is directly related to... maybe not directly related, but related to an actor from last week. And you and Luch disagree with my top list on it.
Die Hard. Die Hard 2?
Yep. But yeah. Those were my...
This is a super random fact.
Also, there's a lot of Star Wars... Star
Trek
information about them.
Once you said Con Air, because just... I could picture him in that movie. He just rips on John Cusack that whole time.
It's all about picking...
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't even seen Star Trek.
No.
Oh, and no. The new movies I've seen,
Yeah, that's about it.
that's about the new.
That's my...
That's about the most.
Yeah. I finally, after like 3 years, watched the newest one.
Really?
Beyond.
Beyond.
Not a
Really
bad movie,
good.
actually. I
Yeah.
kind of like that one.
I mean,
And
they were all pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Before we tangent again,
I do like to sidetrack. I'm sorry.
Hey,
we're
man.
gonna keep doing it though.
Yeah.
This might be a 3-parter. Who knows? So they didn't get to the movie until an hour in.
Hour 15 in.
Part 1 intro.
Intro.
So mine top 4 were My Cousin Vinny, Dances with Wolves, Mouse Hunt, and War Games. Were his top 4 movies.
I gotta look at the list.
Oh my god! What? Mouse Hunt's like one of my favorite movies too.
Can you say it one more time?
His top 4 movies were My Cousin Vinny, Dances with Wolves, Mouse Hunt, and War Games, and he was in Mystery Alaska, obviously.
Obviously, that'd be a really good trick if you pick
Yeah.
no one in Mystery Alaska.
No,
Oh my god, that's a
dude.
Adam Beach,
Nope.
Hank and Zar.
no, it's not him.
I don't know.
Simpsons.
Oh my god, that's a.
Oh yeah, would have said Simpsons for sure.
I think you.
Bailey Pruitt, the lawyer that had the
Oh,
heart attack.
okay, yeah, he's
Maury,
Yeah.
Cl-
Shaken.
shaken.
shaken,
Damn.
shaken.
I mean, I didn't want to let you guys look
Mouse
it all up.
Hunt, yeah.
I thought you were for sure gonna pick him because I was like, you guys. I didn't know how deep you
that's
guys
a
were
good
gonna
one.
go.
That's a good.
That's a good one.
I was gonna kind of.
But
And-
he's like one of the more. That's a.
And I
Like,
love
see, the
War
thing
Games
is,
a great movie too.
the thing is, those aren't the 4 things I know him for. Though, like,
I mean, I remember him from My
That's
Cousin
part of
Vinny.
how-
I
yeah.
don't remember him from Mouse Hunt though. That's one that got
Know
me.
what
That's
I-
what like attracted me to even picking him. And I mean,
I think
he's
he
a
was
major
wasn't he
part
the
of
guy in the
movie.
factory? One of,
Yeah.
that-
I
can't-
believe so. I
haven't
can't
seen that
remember
movie in
his
a long
part,
time,
dude,
but yeah.
once I saw that, I was
see, I remember
Right.
him from Entourage. As Harvey, who played like a knockoff Harvey Weinstein.
But before you couldn't do that.
Yeah, before you could do that.
Well, let's not get into that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna add in my bone unless you have any other.
No, I don't have anything to add.
All right, I'm gonna add in my bonus.
He kind of found his way into this movie, you know.
It did.
Carry on.
Okay, my bonus one would be Predator, Last Action Hero, Predators, and The Expendables 2.
And The Expendables 2.
No, Predator's throwing me off because there's not too many people in that movie. There's like 6.
Okay, I'll
you
extend.
got
I'll
me.
I'll extend it. I'll add a couple more because those are technically not roles. But Last Action Hero was a role. Chairman of the movie, Chairman of the Board, and Nightman, and from the Drew Carey Show. Also in Baywatch. The TV.
Michael McKean.
No. And I'll give you another hint. For Predator, Predators, and Expendables, he was on the soundtrack.
Little Richard.
Yep.
Damn it. That's good.
As soon as
There
you
you
said
go.
soundtrack, it had to be
Yeah.
him.
That's good.
But yeah, because I was looking at the list, I'm like, Well, wait a minute. Why is he in all these movies? But it was just the soundtrack.
That was a good one.
That's
See, I was
good.
gonna. All right, how about this one? Another bonus. Trumbo. Blown Away. Game Change. And then Austin Powers.
None of those sound familiar.
Mike Myers.
I would guess that, but he.
I brought this up while we were watching it.
God damn it.
It's got to be.
Something to do with Austin Powers.
I don't see an
Oh, I know who it is.
Adam Beach.
Jay
Nope.
Roach.
Yep, the director.
Oh, okay. That's what you do. You usually go director or like producers, and then
That was a good one.
that usually
That's
gets
a good
That
one.
threw me off. Once I heard the Austin Powers, I was like, it's either Mike
It's
Myers
it's got it.
or Jay Roach. I couldn't think of
Think
his
of
name,
which
but
one?
I knew.
Yeah, if you would have said director,
Yeah.
I would have
But
accepted.
either way, that was a good round.
Okay.
I am actually terrible at movie trivia. Like when it comes to like the names and everything. Like once I see them, I'm like,
Pretty
I know
decent.
him
Yeah,
from this and this and this.
You
But,
recognize
like,
them.
Once you were to show me their name, I'm like,
Yeah,
I freeze up and
yeah,
it's
that
like,
guy.
I'm good at like the big names.
Big names I can do.
yeah.
Character
you guys
actors
are
are
obviously
tough.
better than I am, and that's why I listen to you guys.
And it
more.
actually helps. And like the 1 or 2 times I've gone to trivia, it's like
I know this.
I know this. I'm very
right.
passionate about it.
Yeah. But
Hey,
like, yeah, no.
I should have been more sure the last time.
Same.
If-
I got 3 that we didn't get right.
I'm still upset about that. I should have said 10 out of 10. But that's a tangent.
It was a literal plot line from National Treasure. I love that movie.
Oh yeah. I don't know how
And
we
Benjamin Franklin was the answer.
and,
We had it.
none of us
Silence
said it.
do good. I'll never forgive myself. All right, let's move on to movie facts. We're gonna do 2 each off of pretty much IMDb.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'll start with my first 2. The New York Rangers actually had a player named Steve Weeks
That's pretty impressive.
in the 80s. You think they call him Stevie?
Probably not.
Probably not.
They
Probably
call-
weeks would be my
probably
guess.
Weeks.
Weeksy.
Weeksy? Oh, yeah.
It all depends on how he played as well. I mean, not how he was in the locker room.
Yeah.
I guess so.
You would know more than
personality.
we would for sure.
I mean, I wouldn't really know at all. I didn't play that high.
I did not make it that far.
The general. The
yeah,
general.
yeah. Just a general idea.
And then my number 2, another Rangers quote or fact. None of them, or the whole roster was fictional.
Oh,
None
yeah.
of the actual Rangers played.
Dude, fuck
They
that.
like refused to be in the film.
I like that.
Oh, 1,000%.
But like,
Think
I
about
mean,
it.
you win at the end, but
First
you're the
off-
bad guys. So like, you refuse just because you're the bad
Iceland,
guys.
You're Iceland from the White.
Yeah, but you're Iceland that wins.
That's very true. 1999, Wayne Gretzky's last year playing hockey. He's not going to play some exhibition game against Mystery Alaska. That's for sure. Just for that chance, yeah, you're not taking down the great one. You're gonna send those Binghamton
Yeah,
guys.
Oh my god.
yeah, you're gonna
This
send the-
movie makes billions if they show up.
Well, that's true. If Wayne shows up, even, I mean, you don't have to show anyone else other than the great one.
He just waves.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just in the stands.
Well, but if he showed up, I mean, it's 55-0.
It's 50 foot.
They are not scoring.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's just we're just kidding. Carry on.
All right.
No, we're not. This is completely serious.
I mean, I was dead serious.
100%.
100%.
All right. So for my 2 random facts, this Mystery Alaska was one of 2 movies in 1999 that Hank Azaria appeared in with mystery in the title.
I'll guess. Mystery Men.
That's the only. Yes, Mystery Men was the other movie.
Mystery Men's actually an underrated movie.
Yes, it was
Very.
like the first superhero movie too.
Yeah, right?
Well, general.
Ben Stiller just
besides-
starts getting mad at things, and he tries to rip the hood ornament off the
Yeah.
car. That's a very underrated movie.
And Kel.
Yeah,
We got stuck with Keenan.
but I mean,
Not bad either.
That's the dots.
All right, and then my other one, the metal goaltender that John or Russell Crowe uses. Was this one of yours?
No. Yeah.
Uses for shooting practice is painted to look like former Montreal Canadiens goalie and NHL Hall of Famer Ken Dryden.
Ooh.
Ken Dryden, great.
And that's like the typical goalie thing from
pose
whatever
that-
like the equipment that you would use or that you see
Yeah.
now. It's like just a guy standing there.
Yeah.
In like
the
the
little shooter formation.
Yeah.
So he's got the little.
you've got a little
yeah,
areas to go
yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, and Ken Dryden,
through.
old
Big name,
school,
yeah.
Great goalie. You know, my fact
My fact.
or trivia or whatever it is.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
fact.
Facts are
You know,
trivia.
You know, Donnie Schulzhaffer, one of the better characters in the movie.
All right.
You know, he kind of sounds like Don Cherry a lot. You know, I mean, the way he acts, the mannerisms, the way he can, you know, go from one end of the spectrum to the other. You know, being completely against the team, to being
And
all
then
for him,
for him.
to calling him dumb like dinner. You know,
Done like dinner.
I know I can't talk about the rub and a tug. You know, I don't know about that part, but you know,
The rest of it.
yeah, I thought that was really funny in the way they did that. But
That's perfect.
and I feel like the way that they just kind of portrayed every aspect of hockey and just the way that.
Yeah, like
know,
even
the
bringing in like
interactions.
the commentate, like
Yeah.
the guys coming in commentating
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I mean, the way that, you know, I mean, I feel like that was like really accurate as compared to like other sport movies necessarily. Or, I mean, not just compared to just other sport movies, but even hockey movies. I feel like they did a better job doing that than anything. It was pretty cool. But I mean,
They did.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I would agree.
And I didn't really have much more than that. I mean,
Well,
Alright.
looking, there really isn't a whole lot.
There's not a lot of, like-
there's not that much.
Even
kind of
watching,
background.
we watched the special features,
Yeah.
and there wasn't too much on
I mean,
that they gave
looked
us.
really
Right.
cold though. I mean, it was filmed.
Oh,
in-
yeah,
Well,
they
it
were
was
definitely
still
filming.
filmed in Alaska.
I mean, it was filmed in Alaska and
Right.
Alberta. I mean, you can't do everything in Alaska because
Right.
obviously,
That'd be too extreme. Yeah.
like we were saying during the movie,
Be
they have
perfect.
3 hours of sunlight.
Just the right amount of
at certain
extreme.
times.
They have
like-
30 days of night. so-
I mean, we've all seen.
Oh
that
yeah,
movie.
3 hours of day.
I mean,
See,
we
all
were
right.
saying that.
You're getting me into one of my complaints already.
Yeah.
What they
Oh,
should have
we are
put.
way too early for complaints.
I know.
Well, I mean, hey,
We're getting
I
close.
mean, I mean, we were kind of doing this earlier too. I mean, that's the way it is. We just kind of are flowing. I don't really know how to explain it.
I'm just gonna be the one that pushes your buttons. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah. I'm just kind of egging you guys on a little bit. I'm getting a little excited. Like I said, carry on.
All right, now it's time for our main event, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Hold on to your butts.
We're gonna play a little trailer first.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you cannot see it properly. I feel like you just listen and know what's going on, though.
I know. I've seen, like I said, I've seen this movie.
Oh, it's all.
That should be the
it's,
new
it's,
tr-
it's
trivia.
all. It's all like whited out on.
Oh, is it?
Well, just like that scene was.
I mean,
Oh, it should be. It's in Alaska.
yeah. I mean,
Every ex-player turned coach says they prefer coaching to playing.
They can't play. That's one of my quotes.
Perfect.
This time, I come bearing the New York Rangers.
New York Rangers
In Mystery Alaska.
play against our Bulls. The NHL feels it'll be great publicity.
I don't want to hear another word about a hockey game. We talked about it.
Get that man a pipe.
yeah, right. I love this movie so much.
So good. Where did I rank it? It's gotta be higher.
It's not on my list.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna put in.
I have it right where it should be,
I have it right
but it's
where
close.
Oh,
I have it right where it should be.
realistically, probably.
But this
Oh,
trailer
in,
just
in reality, it's kind
does a
of
very great job of just showing us the entire movie before
yeah.
we see it.
Yep.
I mean, is it? But like in reality, was this trailers in the '90s where they just kind of
That-
showed you?
that's
the
what I was just gonna
movies?
say. It's
See, like, I feel
you
like
see
they-
most of the, maybe most of the movie, just because people are like, well, why would I want to go see it? Like,
No, but I feel like
now it's totally changed.
no '90s
Yeah.
trailers always had that like background like we have a team
Yeah.
that's gonna face the Rangers.
Where it was just like really like kind of bland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just show you the stuff. It's like, okay, this is it.
Like not like a 2-minute 30
Right.
segment. Like
It would just show you either the main parts or be like, this is just. Well, see, there it is a little bit.
A little bit.
Mystery
Yeah,
Alaska.
it could be cut where like they used all these scenes in each trailer possibly.
Well, oh yeah,
They
exactly.
like kind of separated them.
Yeah,
and-
didn't want to show
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
right away, and
you
then
know what I mean?
chopped it up each.
Yeah, where
Definitely.
they made like 3 sets of trailers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean
could
that's
see that.
I'm
possible.
picking up what you're putting
That's
down.
possible. I mean I don't know. I'm obviously not in Hollywood.
Not yet.
Well, not. I mean after they hear this podcast, I mean holy shit, we're made.
Finally.
I mean, it's been over a year.
I wish we could show this cat. It's really been intriguing, and it hasn't moved in at least 4 hours. It's fine.
I'll see. I'll find a way to.
It's been bothering.
I'll find a way.
Well,
I'll
yeah.
find a way to get this in there.
Now it's time for our main event.
We already did this.
Did we really?
Yes, we did.
Well, let's go right into it again.
Now we're at it.
Top 5 moments.
Top 5. We'll start with Tim's top 5 on this one.
Here we go, Tim.
All right. I took one note.
You did. It was a great note.
Had to take it.
not
Top note
possible.
number 1, my favorite part, the flow.
Wow.
Russell Crowe's hair in this movie is phenomenal. Not even the hair, the stubble
It's
is
perfect.
perfect. Spot on.
What can you say?
Whether he's wearing a bucket or a hat, a winter hat, looks phenomenal.
That's right. We have used an alarmingly low number of hockey terms.
Right?
We really
you know,
have.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Just let it.
Just let it.
Let it go. You know, this is top.
you
This
can't
is
force
number
it,
one.
yeah.
This is number one.
Number
of the
one.
top 5. You know, we're gonna go all the way around. That's 15 at least. You know, we're
least.
into it.
All right, my number 2 is gonna be montages. I'm a sucker for fucking montages.
I knew that was gonna come.
Training, just them playing hockey.
Pulling the sleds.
Yeah, just phenomenal. Number 3, this is all off the top of my head now, which is rough, but speech. I'm a huge fan of speeches.
Yeah.
And just the fact that Burt Reynolds, like, as soon as he messed with him, just smiles.
With the
Like,
pipe.
Yeah, just with the pipe. Just smiles. You're like, thanks for the, and then he ends it. Thanks for the assist.
Yeah.
After he like riles everyone up. It's like, perfect.
Or Apple.
Yep,
I don't have a
there it
list. I
is.
don't have a list.
I don't have it.
That's on. That's
That's
on.
good.
I'm surprised you're not on that, Tim.
I know, damn it.
You should have threw that out. But I mean,
Should've.
he was going more for the quote.
He was, yeah.
But I understand.
I'm
where you're going.
totally okay with that. I'm
was good.
gonna
That
be
was
the
good.
not so obvious.
You
No, but that
You just-
those were
you
both
just-
hockey term.
clean up what I say.
That was- yeah,
Let me
hey.
explain you in hockey terms. When he said assist,
he means apple. That was good. That was good little transition.
Yeah.
all right, number 4. Ooh, this is a tough one. I gotta say, Stevie Weeks with the girlfriend. Like pretty much any
Just
scene.
like all the scenes with them.
all the scenes. I mean, we get one time where Burt Reynolds hits him, and then we get like
That's right off the hop too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we
the
got
first
it
time we see him
right,
together,
and then we get him in the plow truck.
I would say plow truck because there's like a cabin there.
Yeah,
There's enough room.
yeah.
There's a lot of room.
Yeah.
You see her have to visibly
Scoot over a whole
multiple
other
cheeks
seat.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
any scene with him is just great.
Steve Weeks is the man.
So that's 4. Number 5.
Oh, that just reminded me.
Ooh, okay. Skank. I gotta pick Skank. I picked a lot of his quotes. I saved the best one
No,
for you, but
you're fine with that.
Skank. I feel like they missed a few scenes with him that would have been great.
That's-
But any scene we see with him is fantastic. Like him with the mayor's wife.
That's
him,
true.
him getting his head beaten by the other chick that he called
Yep.
Walrus.
Sarah Hines.
Sarah Hines.
You guys aren't gonna believe this. Sarah Hines.
And then he's a teacher also, which
Yeah.
is just phenomenal.
That's
and he's
the funniest part.
having his class read the Sports
Every kid
Illustrated.
had a Sports Illustrated.
It's just fantastic. And then
That's pretty great.
yeah, just John Beebs got cut. He believes it right away. That kid is a worthy resource.
That kid's gonna be a star someday.
That's actually really true. I mean,
So that was my 5. Honorable mention, just the cast is fantastic. It was an amazing cast of people. I mean, just the top 3 alone make fantastic movies. Then I love all the side guys.
Even the sporting characters, like they're all in.
Oh
big,
yeah, they're in big stuff
you
now.
recognize all of them.
Yeah. And then I feel like I know at least like 20 of them from one thing, at least. And then another honorable mention, the pipe, but I won't go into detail.
The pipe.
The pipe, the smiling pipe. But those are my top 5.
It's good. That's a good top 5, Tim.
I thought so. Off the top of my head, and one was already chosen. Flow.
Yeah, that.
I feel like from now on, Flow is on top of all of our lists.
Well, yeah. I mean,
At least in the honorable mention.
New segment, rank the flow.
I mean, honestly, Russell Crowe's hair. Wow.
Just
I
phenomenal.
can't say enough about it. Now,
Is
part
it
of
a
me
wig?
wants to
Is it
believe
natural?
The thing is,
That-
no,
Part
it
of me wants
is
to believe
not a
that's
wig.
His hair. Part of me wants to believe it.
It
but I don't
is
know.
too
know.
perfect to not be his hair.
Yeah, but that's what they want you to think.
All right,
That's
we need to. All right, I'm gonna look up the movies around that era.
hit
I
up
feel like he
Russell-
had the long hair.
Hit up Russell Crowe, see if.
I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
when?
in your movie Mystery Alaska,
Yeah.
Was that your hair? It had to be.
everyone's gonna be asking about all his other movies. We're like, no, Mystery Alaska.
But then he might come here, hit us with his tugboat. So.
Shut up, you stupid kid.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, Tim's looking up if that's really his hair or not. My top 5 scenes in no particular order because I could never really do it, and I just thought of the list off the top
fly.
of my head.
Yeah.
Number 1, the courtroom scene.
Which courtroom?
Which one? With Banks
The first one or the second one?
or the
I'm gonna go with both.
Okay.
I'm gonna order them in
yeah. Which way you
the
are?
second one and
Is
then
number
the
1?
Yeah, the second one's number 1. The one where Pruitt dies, basically. And the first one would be my second. Just the order of them trying to be just the absurdity of a small town courtroom.
Yeah.
Like, the point of a jury is to be you're not supposed to know about it, and everyone literally knew about it as soon as it happened, so that kind of goes out the window.
I'm not really sure how that would actually
Right,
work
like
out.
how you can
for a small town.
legitimately have that.
No.
Do we have an
Let me
update? Do we have an update,
interject.
Tim?
In 1997, Kurt Russell was in one movie called Breaking Up.
Did he have natural hair?
He did. He's growing the flow.
Growing the flow.
Whoa. As if he was
Right there, growing the flow. But he didn't have a
but that looks
movie
more-
for 2 years.
That looks more like a wig than anything.
I don't know. That's some baby lettuce if I've ever seen it.
Alright, I'm getting 2 buzz cut pictures. We need to show the hair.
From
But
Gladiator, where he's got no hair.
That's a 2-year break.
Wait.
Up
when
until
was
Mystery
Gladiator?
When was
Alaska.
Gladiator?
What year after this? After
Yeah,
Mystery
I was
Alaska.
gonna say.
So he
So
would
he
chop
would
off
chopped
that?
it off.
That makes perfect
Man's
sense. That
a
timeline.
crazy person.
That makes more sense.
He grew it for 2
could be.
years.
I will.
The
No
way-
movie in
'cause he's
1998.
constantly
I will
flicking
accept
it
that.
back.
Yeah, he's always
He's
dude.
constantly
flowing it
flicking
back,
it
yeah.
back, and he does that actually
Him and
really
Stevie
well.
Weeks. Stevie Weeks might be a real. Did we look up this
I
actor?
didn't check his
He
hockey,
might
no.
be a real hockey
A real
player.
hockey player.
It could be. I mean,
Let's check it out.
when you see him skate in the river in the beginning of the movie,
That's
like,
him.
holy shit.
That's a skater.
Those are some good. Those are.
That's
big
why
cheesy
he only got
shots.
like 3 scenes too, and he's like a big part of the plot.
I mean, essential. I mean, in reality. 'Cause
Right?
He
does
benefits
get-
the most out of it. And he goes
I mean,
to the
he
pro.
plays
Him
only
and
2
Banks.
games, and then he's in the AHL. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
What is their
no,
high
but
school
actually-
battles like?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like
That's gotta
let's
be
see.
that high school league's gotta be insane.
He
Is
was
it?
in. He was in.
I feel like
MVP
they're
he was in
traveling a
MVP,
lot.
Most
Yeah.
Valuable Primate.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Stevie
Yes,
Weeks?
He was.
He was uncredited.
How do you not know that?
I made of.
That's pretty much the only big movie. I mean, he's still acting now.
But that's
But it's
pretty
like-
much it. So he was a hockey player for sure.
Probably.
But he's probably really West Coast and just got into acting.
He was born in Calgary, actually.
That's West.
Calgary,
Western
Alberta, Canada.
Couldn't tell you. I believe you.
Really?
It's all Canada to me.
I just know
Except I know
Vancouver
Vancouver's
is
over
on
in
the
Seattle.
west.
Yeah, I know that for sure.
I know that
It's
one for
very-
sure. Calgary's
far
also
west.
west.
Yes, and so is Edmonton.
Because they're in the Western
I
Division.
feel like the
There we go.
Hockey.
the more you
Pacific.
know.
All-Star game.
All-Star game.
Good times.
My second top five would be
I can see him now, so
You
all
can
right, I'm gonna look
would be-
away.
Would be the just the locker room, the setup itself, and just like the locker room. It's
mean-
like the one place that they have to have store all their gear. It's probably been there since they built the place or been doing that, like you said. It's definitely
We made
just-
jokes about it too. It's like you could smell the locker room just by looking at it.
It's like everyone has their own spot,
It's
even though there's no
almost like-
dividers or anything. It's just
it's
like
almost
okay,
like-
you have.
Coolest building in the whole
Oh, yeah.
town,
Ooh.
but like the oldest building in the town.
Because it is
Oh,
set,
by
it
far.
is, it is
You know what
set,
I mean?
it
Like-
is set up higher a little bit because they got to take that cool little
Yeah,
the little
take
S
that-
down.
their
As
pretend
Yeah,
river,
right.
more symbolism.
So there we go.
The word you're looking for is
symbology.
symbolism.
I said,
It's the frozen river
whoa.
that they skate on.
I mean, did they literally just like throw Stevie Weeks out there like, in the middle of the wilderness?
All right,
and
go
be
skate
like,
through all this.
You gotta come back only on skates. And if
I
you
feel like
come
there's
back,
like a-
you
a-
can play the Saturday game. Like,
We're
Then
missing
you
like
could
2
play.
minutes where he literally gets dropped off or he skated all the way there first.
and then came back and they were like, whoa.
He's a psychopath.
Just kick it,
He
skate.
skated the river in an hour.
This guy's crazy. It's 10 below. You could tell from the ticker on the bottom of the screen.
The lower third. On there. My third favorite part was the game and the fact that it took like 45 minutes of the movie instead of just like the last 10 minutes of the movie being a hour and a half, 2 hour game. Like
I think that, yeah, they did cut it like perfect, like right in the half.
right.
Like we got like training with
leading
Burt
up- leading up
Reynolds
to the game
and
and
then the game.
But yeah, like most of the game, you see most of the game, which in most sports movies it's
You don't.
a quarter of it, if that, or they cut it around to make it a little bit more interesting. But my number 4 is kind of tied in with all of them, but the small town where like everyone knows each other and it's like they do the same thing every Saturday. Go to the ice or go to the rink. The courtroom ties that in. Everyone knows, so there's no legal way you can really be unbiased in that. Which I think is part of the reason why Burt Reynolds is so pissed the whole time. The entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
I hate being a judge.
I hate being a judge here. That's the prequel I want. Him becoming a judge would be great.
Showing how he was very good.
I'll tell
Like
you.
he
then
played
how
the game
he-
and no one really knew about it. And like
whoa.
Whoa.
Now we're cooking.
he
with
played for the
gas.
New York Rangers. That's why he's like, no, I don't want them
Take my
here.
money.
Yeah.
He played for the. Oh my god.
See, that would have. We're getting layers here.
I mean,
I'm
this
sold.
movie's already gold.
It's writing
But
itself.
you might make it. You're making it platinum for sure.
We're taking it to the next level. And then my number 5 was Stevie's first game. How he just gets laid out immediately.
Tree
Did
just
one of you
lays him
pick?
out.
Oh, I guess no one's got
No.
quotes really. Someone's got to have that quote though.
Uh,
We'll have it.
we'll go over. it.
If
one
no
wants
one
to say
said,
it,
no
though.
one wants
Yeah,
to say
you know,
it,
and,
but
you know, we're not at that point yet.
No.
I think we can hold out.
Have to drop straws.
that's all you need.
Yeah.
God, great
That
scene
hurts.
though. Great
That
scene.
hurts.
Also, God didn't score.
Yeah.
Let's throw that out there one more time.
It's It is. what it
Neither
is.
here or there. He's playing for the Rangers somewhere.
Huh?
I want that to happen. I want to see those Stevie Weeks highlights. Even though Kevin Weeks.
You
was
know he's got a
goalie,
video somewhere.
And he played for the Rangers.
He played for the Rangers.
Here or there. It is what it is.
And then my honorable mentions would just be the whole movie and like the cast. for
Okay.
for being like the first time watch. It was.
How was it?
I really enjoyed it. After all the whole like leading up to it,
I feel like
besides finding out,
we built it up a lot. I might have built it up a lot.
understanding that it's not a Discovery Channel like about a town in
Oh,
Alaska,
yeah.
which I thought
Did you really
for like the first couple times I'm like, okay, that's an interesting choice, and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, this is an even better choice
Yeah,
because of like the cast that you got so many people in it.
I mean, pretty much any movie with Russell Crowe like leading.
Yeah, it's
leading
gonna
the way,
be-
like
It's gonna be
Especially
a
in
very
that-
good movie.
he's a good actor, you know. I mean,
It really is.
and as the captain of the Mystery Alaska team, like, I actually couldn't think of a better
No, when
An
you
actor?
when you
No.
try to
I'm
think
kinda
about
getting-
actors,
putting the cart ahead of the horse.
no, that's
But you know,
But
I
also,
feel like that's one
I
of the
can't think of
positives
anyone that
came
has a
from the
good
movie.
flow.
Yeah, but like just general presence as well. Like
like
can
commanding,
he,
like,
he
he
can
is-
portray what like you.
he
want
could be a
captain
captain.
to be.
Exactly, he
You know
could
what I
be a
mean?
captain.
Like,
Yeah.
he has that kind of almost like a locker room presence. I think that's what makes the whole movie believable almost.
Well, yeah, and then you even get it at the end once Burt Reynolds tells him,
Exactly.
which I think he knew exactly what he was doing with him.
Oh,
Exactly, and I think
with the
Trigger
speech
him
or
like,
whatever.
no,
Because-
we're done. This
Yeah.
is over. He knew exactly.
Dude, as soon as they pulled away, he should have had a bigger smile, but he just
and
smirked.
and a big pipe too.
But it
oh, it would have been great.
That's the truth.
But he smirks just enough. You're like, this
He knew,
motherfucker
yep.
knows what he's doing.
But it also shows like that you know Burt Reynolds and John Beebe were the same kind of caliber player, and they love the game
Well,
very
no,
much,
Burt-
and that
I thought-
it meant
I thought
that much,
Burt-
and they knew how to.
They knew what to
they-
do, how to get everyone.
Almost that Belichick Brady mentality,
Oh,
where
you-
they like they're the same.
That's
person,
probably the best the
different
best thing we
ages.
probably could have done.
They're different.
the best
ages,
analogy
you know
there.
what I mean? Like,
Analogy.
but like obviously they fucking lost. So I mean,
Barely
Honestly,
though.
though, like,
so like
You know, it's
Sorry,
they had
spoilers.
they
The thing
had,
is-
they
the
had to
thing is-
lose. Like they had to lose in this kind of movie.
it's kind of Friday Night Lights style.
Yes.
You know,
see, I think a good ending would have been they tie.
no.
And
there's
then,
no
like,
tie.
the
There's
Rangers-
no
There's ties-
fucking
there's no
tie.
ties in
I know,
hockey,
but I
though.
feel like the Rangers would be like, we're good.
Yeah.
And then, like, they would have been like, we're also good because, like, we have our delusions, we have our reality.
We have a brand
That
new
makes
rink
sense.
now.
But in,
Like,
reality, I mean,
But
fucking-
losing
what's
makes
essentially
more
a men's
sense.
league team,
Winning-
losing by
winning-
one to a
To a
professional,
professional
Yeah,
team with
that's a win.
yeah,
Winning,
No matter what.
winning
Being-
doesn't make sense at all.
Scoring on the professional team and keeping up with the team, like that's a win.
That's a
that
win.
would absolutely.
Yeah, winning
No
doesn't
matter
make
what,
sense
like,
though.
Oh yeah, and that's,
Then it gets crazy.
that's what makes the movie like actually enjoyable. It's like all right, you know, it's not like a Disney bullshit. you know?
Right, where they-
I mean, granted, Miracle is a true story, and that's
You literally
unreal.
just picked both of the things you said. No offense, but this will never happen. But this does.
Yeah, but that's
You know what I
that's
mean,
different.
though.
Yeah.
But
like-
that's
like,
not
say-
that's not
say-
a men's league team. Those
say he
were,
goes-
like,
True.
Well, say he goes bar down, and then they
then we
score.
go to
Then it's
overtime.
tied. Yeah. Then
Tim
we're in
Redmond
overtime.
has gone bar down on roller.
That's true. I've seen it once.
I won a
was
fake
like-
ID that I never got.
It was like 12 years ago.
It
but,
was
like, happened.
phenomenal.
I was.
I was
I put in
almost falling on roller skates.
I put in a Julie the Cat Gaffney performance for our floor hockey team in college
I mean,
for a couple games in a row.
that's what's up.
That's
I mean,
what's up.
that's what it's all about. You know, playing hard at the right time. I mean, and,
Cheers.
Yeah,
This is
you know,
what-
we'll
you know,
drink-
cheers,
Yeah, we'll
cheers.
drink to that. We'll drink to that. You
We'll
guys.
drink that.
The fans become the players.
That's what it is. That's what it's about. You know. And
Still-
you know, those guys got to live the dream, even though they didn't really play any Rangers. But you know, it is what it is.
This is why I'm going to shout out Coca for not teaching me how to skate like he said he would.
I mean,
And
he's in
Coca,
Florida, so-
your math is terrible. You're just awful.
You were no help for the.
I'm not
the
gonna call
trivia.
anyone out on their
I'm gonna
math
call 'em out.
But you know,
Call Coca out right here. Hey, Coca, fart noise. You don't even
We-
deserve the actual noise.
I don't even think we have one.
That'd be great if we did.
That we should.
Your top five.
well, I've already gone over. I think my
mean, you
top
gone off. You gone off a lot.
I love this
you
movie
got
just
that-
in general. This movie's
Can we hear why? All right.
I was
Let me
gonna say,
just
we-
explain
yeah, we
to our listeners. We watched this movie on a DVD but the DVD came in a Deadpool case.
This
There's
was not
only one
Deadpool.
reason. Because I've lost the case because
You don't need a
I leave this movie in my Xbox because I watch it all the time when I'm going to sleep.
Thank you.
Instead of watching Netflix.
Fantastic.
I watch this movie all the time because I actually love this movie.
We can never review this movie without this person.
No, yeah, this was
Like,
the
it
only
would not make sense.
This is the only way we could have done this movie.
Yeah.
He
It's straight in honor.
multiple times asked me, what movie are we doing? I said Mystery Alaska every fucking
Every time.
This is honestly my favorite hockey movie. I mean, nothing against Slapshot, but I feel like this is more of a modern day Slapshot.
Honestly, there are some very good hockey movies.
Yeah,
Just
that's the truth.
this is up there.
This is, I mean, I feel just completely better. I mean,
Completely better.
I mean, yeah, you know, going from last to first in a season, it's a cool story,
Right,
but
but
like,
That's
This
most
is
of
more-
the stories.
But
Like-
that's
more like
every sports. That's
Cinderella.
every sports
yeah,
story.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Where like this is kind of a Cinderella story that like
It's so
doesn't
different.
come to fruition. You know what I mean? Like that's more like
it could have.
Which is
It
weird.
could've.
Like,
It
it
could've.
absolutely could have. And
You
then
know
they're
what?
Like,
I
no,
feel
it's
like
not going
I
to.
feel like they definitely filmed a scene where they won,
yeah,
right?
I feel like they definitely made an
and then
ending
they
where
went
they did,
both ways,
and
and then they
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 decided
picked a better way.
Yeah.
someone
obviously.
they all
I think so
voted
as
or
well.
whatever. I think this is
as-
a perfect
as
way
a
to
group.
end it, though.
I think so too.
Well,
Completely.
okay. Now we're getting into it because if they
fine with
did
that.
make that shot, it would be tied and we go to overtime. And what are the now overtime rules? I mean, granted, this is totally different, but say for whatever reason they changed the overtime
they
rules
got 5
to
minutes?
be 4-on-4,
Then-
which
then-
would have been their element because they only played.
So then, do you
4-on-4.
let them win there, or do you go to a shootout? Because I feel like
If you have them win there, then you can have the Rangers be like, well, it's not correct overtime rules, so we technically couldn't have lost, and it doesn't matter. We were throwing in our scrubs, like
that's also
yada yada
valid.
yada.
yeah. All right. So if I did it, I would say Rangers almost score. Like clock runs out, puck goes through the net. Doesn't
Okay,
count.
so
Doesn't
you
count.
could technically leave it. It hits the bar, goes up, and then it hits off the goalie and goes in.
Goes
But
in, but
after.
time ran out. They go to a
Oh, it's-
shootout.
Yeah.
They go to a shootout. Last goal, doesn't matter who it is Beebs. They win.
That would be pretty
That's
cool,
the way
where
I
it's
would
in
do it.
it's
Beebs
like-
gotta win
Yeah, he-
the last shot.
That would be really cool.
That's the
That-
only way I think you could do it.
Total
Beebs has to
emotional
do it.
Roller coaster all
Stevie
the way around.
opens. Stevie opens. He crushes it.
That's
They
true.
miss the second one. Beebs third.
The
New
goalie just
York
stands on his head.
misses
all
the first,
three saves.
or makes the first one, miss the next two.
And yeah, true. That would be that's
See, like
actually
any
pretty
one
good.
of these could be another good.
Oh, dude, it'd be phenomenal. Either one of. I mean, they already ended it great.
Like you were saying though, I think they did actually make one where it was kind of similar to that, and I
They-
And then
I've heard it. See, I've
watched
read
it, and we're like, no.
I've read sports movies where they end it different ways, and then they give it to fans, and then like vote on it.
really,
Like I feel like you have different endings. Yeah. Oh yeah, Friday
like,
Night Lights.
that's what
Friday Night
pre-
Lights. They
That's what previews are.
Yeah,
or like
they
special screenings.
show
are.
it endings
love
to two
Friday Night
different.
Lights. Friday Night Lights is my favorite.
They
football
showed two
movie.
different endings to two different fan groups and voted on who liked what better. But
Really?
the whole thing, yeah.
I like Friday Night Lights a lot more than I like Remember the Titans, but I love Remember the Titans.
I mean,
that's nothing
honestly,
against Remember the Titans.
I've never seen.
I got a
And
picture
I,
with
I want to say
Gary Bertier.
I like
Gary
that's how much
Bertier
I like.
and me, Ryan Walsh, and Gary Bertier took a great photo
I
together.
know, and I've seen it. And I didn't mean it like that. I'm not trying to.
I've
throw
never seen
shade.
Friday Night
But
Lights.
great
so
movie.
I haven't
That's how
seen
much
Friday
I
Night
like
Lights,
Friday
so
Night Lights. That's what I'm
Remember
saying.
the Titans is infinitely better already because
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
because I haven't seen Friday Night Lights. So
Whoa, wait, time out.
movie or TV show. So don't
I
even
haven't seen the TV show either.
don't even at me.
I've
I
seen
mean-
parts of the TV show,
I
That's it.
haven't watched the TV show.
but Remember the Titans is so good.
Oh yeah, Remember the Titans is unreal, but we're not about that right now. Right now, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Mystery Alaska.